Welcome back, everybody. It's time now for Money Matters, and who isn't interested in some of that in the way today is? Today, some advice for baby boomers approaching retirement. Our man on the street, Don Wall, caught up with a prominent financial journalist, Jean Chatzky, joining us with that story. Hey, Don.
Hi, Chris. Making money makes sense is Jean Chatzky's slogan. You may have seen her on the Today Show or read one of her books or magazine articles. We sat down to sort out some of the priorities for people approaching retirement.
If you're smart with money, then you'll have more money.
The Disclosures are singing about money management at the Cornerstone Credit Union's Financial Summit in Dallas. They're the warm-up act for Jean Chatzky, the financial journalist, who's written 8 books on money and works as the financial editor at NBC's Today Show. We sat down to talk about baby boomers preparing for retirement.
What's the best thing that they can do to make sure that they head to the finish line in good shape?
Strong, make a plan. I mean, it is the very best thing that you can do. And if you're heading to your 50th birthday, I think there's no better 50th birthday present that you can give yourself than a few hours with a financial planner. Look at where you are, look at where you want to go, and see if you can figure out a road to get there.
People can do it themselves, but most don't take the time. And that's why financial literacy is so important. Half of all Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So you need a strategy on when to take Social Security, and the best strategy is to delay.
You get an 8% bump in benefits for every year that you delay from 62 to 70. It's a huge amount of money, and 75% of people take Social Security at age 62, so they miss out on it.
The average household has a $15,000 credit card debt.
Should they take money out of their 401k or their IRA to pay off their credit card debt?
Absolutely not. No.
What if you're 60 years old and you don't face the same penalty?
I still wouldn't withdraw it. I still wouldn't withdraw it. I think, we lose more than we think when we pull money out of our 401ks for a big expense like that. It's not just the taxes and the penalties, it's the lost ability of that money to grow on a tax-free basis.
If you can't pay your credit card bills, Jean suggests you negotiate with your credit card companies directly.
If your credit is already shot, what they want to see is that you can make a lump sum payment towards your debt. So amass a couple $1,000s, call them and say, look, this is what I have, take it or leave it. And by the way, if you take it, I need you to note with the credit bureaus that we are good to go.
It's important to check your credit report 3 times a year, something you can do for free at annualcreditreport.com.
So your credit report right now is very important. We have just come through the Target breach, the Neiman Market data breach. There is an awful lot of identity fraud going on in this country right now. I mean, those 2 are the breaches that everybody knows about, but there were more than 600 breaches in the last year. The numbers are off the charts.
And she's got a website, jeanchatzky.com. And here's another website that you might find helpful, nfcc.org, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, which is full of consumer tools to help you manage your money and get your financial house in order.
So, Don, what'd you think about that? Not pulling money out of the 401k to pay down your debts. There's an old axiom I learned when I was in financial services: pay yourself first, and that's kind of they want you to keep your retirement in your retirement.
Well, of course, but sometimes necessity takes over, and that happens to the people that take their Social Security at age 62. It's not that they want to take less money than they're entitled, but they have to because of financial reasons. And the same thing can happen with taking money out of your 401k to pay off massive credit card debts. It just may be that the amount of interest you're paying every month is just way beyond what you can make. So you never get ahead that way. So I'm not so sure. I mean, she's the expert, though, not me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Great story.
Sure.
All right. Coming up next on the Texas Daily, we'll talk to New York Times bestselling author Nancy Horan about her new book. Stick around.